Hi Libra, how are you my fellow Libras? How's things? I'm Eriu and this is Eriu Tarot Readings, and as always my darlings, you're very welcome here to your bi-weekly reading for July the 17th to July the 30th 2017. Remember, if this doesn't resonate, that's perfectly fine. Check out your moon and your rising sign videos as well, okay? Alright my darlings, how have you been? How are my fellow Libras doing? Still doing that old balancing act, eh? Yeah, forever trying to balance everything out, right? I know. It's tough. It can be tough at times. But I hope you're all good anyway. And to my new subscribers, welcome. You're very welcome to the family. I'm delighted to have you here. So now, guys, look. I don't know about you, but I get a bit bored sometimes with the same spreads, right? No, it must be my Gemini or something in me, but I just get a bit bored, and I was thinking, look, the other ones, the general and love ones were doing really well, but I just kind of wanted to bring it back a little bit more, kind of dilute it down a little bit more. This is what I believe in, first and foremost, is the individual and their journey. That fuels me to do these readings, right? So I figure that we're into July now, or the end of July, really, and let's have a look of where we've been. You know, that's important. July, 7th month of the year. We're after passing the first 6. Where did they go? I have no idea. I have no idea where 2017 went. My God, none whatsoever. And so I think this is a perfect time to kind of stop and reflect on who we are now, and then see where we're going as well with that. Because we're not who we were yesterday, right? We're not. So, forever changing. So remember, this is for all the sun, moon, and risings as well. And if you haven't already done so, grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee, something stronger if you wish, whatever your poison is, your dinner even if you want, and, you know, sit back and stick with us, stick with me, and let's see how your next 2 weeks are going to give you. Alright, this is us. Lovely. If I need to clarify, I will, alright? And also just to say, because this is kind of a specific reading, it has specific positions and meanings and whatnot, I'll go through them with you, but also some readings are turning out just to be general, others are turning out to be love as well, right? So it's kind of a mix. So I'm intrigued now as well to see what's coming up for us, right? Let's see. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th positions, right? So let's go to the heart of the matter, the heart of the reading. It's my favourite place to go, actually. This is who you are now. So my darling Libra, who are you now? Oh, bugger. Right, so here you are now is the 5 of Pentacles. So Pentacle energy, we've got Virgo, Taurus and Capricorn. And 5 normally means being at a crossroads in something. Halfway there, you can either go back or you can go forward. But this particular card is about going forward. Going forward in the sense of letting stuff go. It's not always the nicest energy. Sometimes it's an external situation or a scenario that has provoked you enough that you're like, I can't stay here, I gotta go. It's not very emotionally filled like, say, the cup energy would be, but it's still not nice here. And the snow for me, that is like emotional debris a little bit as well. It's like there's sadness to this, and it could be involved with two people. Two people have had to walk away from something because of a scenario. Maybe it just didn't work. Maybe it's business, maybe it's domestic life for some of you. It could be work life, or it could be romantically involved as well. But it's a more practical, grounded energy that says, you know what, I gotta do this. This doesn't feel great for me, but I have to do it. So some of you may be involved in this sort of scenario. Also, some of you may have lost money and investments, and I hope that's not the case for a lot of you, but if some of you have, that's what this is saying here. Your investments are kind of gone. You know, you're not going to get that back, and you're making the decision, more practical decision, to walk away. It doesn't feel good, as I said. You're being left out in the cold as well, something that you feel, and things that were painted to you in a picture beforehand did not materialize in that way. Very much so. That's also what the stained glass window represents. Being painted a certain picture, being illuminated, shining quite beautifully and brightly, and almost bringing you in, and then you afterwards, after the harsh reality, it's not the case. Not a great one to start off with. This is where you're at now, but not to worry. We can build from this, all right? We can. Right, so let's look at your 2nd position then. This is what you don't know about yourself, Libra. Oh, what do we not know about ourselves? Look. Hey, this is nice. Okay, 4 of Wands. Now, we may say going from a 5 to a 4 ain't great because it's regression. Well, sometimes it's nice to take a step back and see things for how they are. Four of Wands, we've got Wand energy, we've got Leo, Sagittarius and Aries, and we've got beautiful fire. Beautiful, beautiful fire. Four of Wands is like a happy home card for me. It's about creating a home and a space for yourself that allows you to just be. And not only that, when you've had a rough time, just sometimes retreating back home and being in that environment of the home, for most of us, is actually quite comforting. Having that level of family support and love around you that maybe you don't always consciously check in with. But there's something re-energizing about that. And that's, for me, this is what this card is. Now, for some of you, as I said, you may have lost money. Maybe some of you have lost money, as I said, in an investment. But I think that things almost seem worse than they are. Like, I know these are quite small cards. I changed the deck this time to give my other cards a break because God love them. They were getting tired. But there's two people here and they're like, yes, they're like delighted. This is also probably about, for some of you, getting a home as well. So some of you don't know that previous investment that you put into one home that you wanted and fell through, you're actually going to get another one that's much better for you. This is about brighter, sunnier days as well. And this is what you don't know about yourself. So you don't know that you're actually carrying this energy with you. I think a lot of you feel like you're in this energy. Yeah, a little bit. But that there's light at the end of this tunnel for you. So just hold on. That's what I want to say to you. Just hold on. If it is a property thing for you, keep looking, because my God, it's out there. Your home, what you're looking for, it is out there and it's coming to you. For others, it's about having that family support and love and comfort. Just take care of you. All right? Take care of yourself. It's very important. Very, very important. Let me just look at this again. Sorry. Let's keep being drawn to it. This is also about balancing yourself out in many ways. I feel like some of you have been a bit imbalanced lately. Whatever it is has been tipping the scales in extremity, and it has not felt good, right, Libra? But you're going to find balance and solitude in your own environment, in your own home, and more importantly, in people within your own tribe, right? You know what I mean by that when I say people in our tribe. That's this Tuatha as well is a tribe. And you find solace and comfort in those things. It's really scaling it all back, isn't it? Really, when you think about it. Scaling it all back, getting back to basics. Realising that you have a love and a passion for those things as well. Right, nice. Now your third card is here and your fourth card is here for you too. But we're going to look at the third card first and foremost. And this is what you need to relinquish. This is what you need to completely get rid of. This is what you need to sever. This is what you need to cut the cord on. So what is it that you need to get rid of? Can I just say though, for most of the other readings that I've done for this particular spread, like this, just all the good cards keep coming up here. I'm like, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me, Tarot? They're just having a laugh at me, I think, as well. But let's see. So Libra, what do you think you need to get rid of? You're not sure? Right, let's have a look. Oh, I think you know. I think you know. Nine of Swords. This is your energy. We've got your brother and sister sign of Gemini and Aquarius as well. Now, sword energy, what have we got? Thought, communication, truth, logic, rationale. We're all cerebral. It's all mental. And at times, this can be certain memories that pierce our mind, that keep us up at night, that we can't sleep. We're losing sleep over. Keep us up in the dark times. It can also be people's words. Words have come in and really hurt you. And it's like you take that on. But you take on all of that negative energy as well. It can just be your brain working on overload. Like you just cannot. It's just taking its toll on you. It's too much, right? This is what this is as well. So because this isn't, you know, one or the other kind of reading, let's clarify this, right? Let's figure out why your head's melting slightly, or quite a bit actually. Now the funny thing is, you're at the end of a lot of this. It's a 9. You're near to your 10. So what is it? 2 cards, please, for Libra. Oh. No, I can't accept. Can't accept. If they come back, great. If they don't, great. Let's have a look. 2 cards, please. Only. One more, sorry. Hey, well now. You did come back, cheeky devil. Cheeky devil. Right. Okay, so for a lot of you, you've got two major arcanas here, and the problem is with some of you that you've been working your asses off. You've been trying to create a life for yourself, trying to create a world for yourself, trying to upgrade yourself essentially and learn everything you possibly can about your craft. And at the same time, you're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for information. You're like, I'm doing this, this and this to try and better myself. This is what I'm trying to do. So why the frig aren't the ships coming in? And it's like you just kind of stop and give up. Yeah, don't want to say give up. I don't want to say give up. You're put yourself in this limbo waiting period, I think is what it is. But I get why though. I get it's because you've been working your asses off so much. And you've been really trying to, as I said, create a life for yourself. Some of you may be trying to build up your CV. Others for you, you're trying to build a domestic life that really works for you. Don't really feel love here. I'm not going to lie. Don't feel love. No, don't feel love. I feel like it's just you. This is very much about you. Trying to sort yourself out. Trying to sort your life out. Some of you may be doing like part-time courses as well. In the evening time, you're like, look, I have to better myself. If I do this, that means I can apply for other jobs or I can gain a higher position. That means more money. That means, all right, as we might say, an easier life in many ways, right? Because money does create an easier life for a lot of us. And then it's like you just stop. You stop. You're like, I'm so sick of waiting for stuff to come in. I'm so sick of waiting for news to come in. I'm so sick of putting myself out there. Keep putting myself out there and putting myself out there and nothing bloody happens. Do you know what? I'm just taking a break. I'm stopping. I'm stopping. I don't even want to know. Everyone else is progressing. Why aren't I progressing? This isn't fair. That's what this feels like. It's not fair. It's not fair. I'm putting in all the work. Other people aren't even putting in the work and they're getting stuff. I feel this frustration, and this is what's keeping you up at night as well. You're like, when is it my time? That's what I feel like for a lot of you. It's like, when is it my time? We don't know yet, though. That's the thing, do we? You could be in your 70s, 80s, 90s before it's your time. We just don't know. What I'll say to you is, if you feel this way, look, I see you as a very talented person. I see you as a very giving person. I see you very giving of the knowledge that you know. I feel like some of you are like, even can do presentations quite well, or lectures quite well, or being in kind of the public eye, or doing like speaking to people on a higher platform. This is what you're very, very good at, and yes, well done, because you've completely honed your skills in on that, because that's as aces. It's great. And I think you're waiting for a certain amount of, there's an expectancy with this. I think you're expecting it to come in at a quicker rate than it's wanting to come in. So you stop yourself. But you stop yourself in a major way. You stop yourself in the hangman way. So instead of swinging from left to right, you know, between the two scales, you just stop the scales completely. Done. I don't even want to know. Don't even want to know. Okay, so if you feel this way, what I'll say to you is pull back on your expectations of things. Put everything out there and expect almost nothing to come back. And when something does, you know it's for you. I call this like, it's like the boomerang. I call it like a boomerang thing. It's like, throw it out there. If it comes back, great. If it doesn't, great, it's fine. Definitely wasn't for you. You got away. You got away out of that one. You know what I mean? The hangman, if you want to stay in this energy then and just kind of recuperate yourself and kind of relax into yourself, then do. You're not fully relaxing into yourself though, because you've got the Nine of Swords associated with this guy. And that means that your perspective is topsy-turvy. It's kind of the other way around. You don't really see things for how they are. You see it as, I'm this talented person, or I work my ass off, I'm really good at what I do, people really enjoy me, they like me, and I'm putting stuff out there and nothing's coming back. Let's flip the script. Let's change the perspective. Let's illuminate the crown chakra properly, and let's look at things in a different way. So let's look at things in a different way. I am a talented person. I have the ability to deliver this, that, or the other. I am very good at what I do. However, I will need to continue to grow. I will always grow. So I'm going to put stuff out there, but I'm no longer going to wait for things to come back. I'm just going to keep putting good stuff out there. I'm going to put out things that I want to put out in a creative sense as well. And if things come back, great. They were for me. If things don't come back, they weren't meant for you. They just weren't. When things don't come back, it's a blessing in disguise. The right people will see you. The right people will want you. That's important to know. So if it's a case that you're swinging between jobs, or you're trying to, as I said, elevate yourself, keep elevating yourself. Don't ever stop this. You can't really ever stop this. You can't. You need to constantly learn. This is a very much a master of the craft sort of card, but I think let's scale even him back and say, right, I'm a master at what I do, but things are always changing, so I need to keep learning. Because I won't always stay on top. I won't. So I need to keep learning. I need to stay active. I need to always be involved. I think this waiting thing is just too much for you. Let's not wait anymore. Let's just keep going. Right? Let's keep going. If you need a break, go into the Hangman energy, but don't stay there too long, because he'll allow you to stay there and he won't allow you to progress. And that energy gets worse and worse and almost comes up as like resentment, which is not you. It's not like you at all. You don't do that sort of thing. No, no, no. This is what we know we need to get rid of. Those 9 of Swords, bit of the Hangman energy, and more importantly, the 3 of Wands. We need to get rid of that. Now, this is your 4th card up here. This is what you need to develop. So, what can help you along the way? What you need to know? Oh, nice. Right, okay. Excuse me. This is about creating an energy. Let's talk about energies and vibrations and stuff like that. Within people, around people, what we give to each other. Love is an energy. Love is an energy that is created by people, within people. Love, however, needs space in order to grow. You stunt it with rules and regulations of our own ideals, and it doesn't grow, doesn't want to be there. But allow it space and it will grow. Ace of Cups is here because you need to allow the energy of love to flow in and around you always, and to not allow external forces to invade you and try and drain you of those things, because it's a mental thing with you, Libra. That's what kills you. It's not even really the scenario you're in, it's how you're perceiving the scenario. That's what gets to you. So you need to love yourself a little bit more. You need to love things around you a little bit more and say, as I said, like, do you know what? That wasn't for me. And when everyone else is progressing, you're saying, okay, like, I know I'm still progressing. I know I'm still doing good. I know where I'm supposed to be. This is important. You're exactly where you need to be. Because sometimes life goes a bit slower, so we can sort out things, and then once those things are sorted, oh my God, does it fly? Like, does it just happen? The Ace of Cups is an emotional card. It's about being not overwhelmed with emotion, but having a well of emotion, if you want to put it that way. It's like reservoir of love and emotional abundance. What's beautiful about this card is that it has a massive healing prospect to it. So what I'd say to you is you need to develop your ability to heal those emotions that you're feeling. Now this is here for you to do that. So it's not a problem. It's not a problem. And this cup can never empty. Know that. Your cup can never ever empty. But also you kind of need to have a little bit more faith. You need to have a little bit of faith in yourself. You need to have a little bit of faith in the universe and say, do you know what? If I can't make this happen right now, I'm just going to give it up to the universe. I'll keep doing what I'm doing, but I'm going to give it to the universe. And I'm going to let it, they, them, whoever, take care of it for me. And until then, I need to create a more loving atmosphere for myself. I need to love myself a little bit more. I need to love people a bit more. I need to learn to love in the moment a little bit more, because I think that's kind of gone for me as well, Libra. Your head's so stuck in these, what you see to be problems and issues. Beautiful card to have. Very important card to have. And this isn't just like, oh, this isn't just like, oh yeah, well, you know, if it happens, whatever. No, this is divinely driven. So this is big. I wanted to say to you, let go of some of the things that you can't control, and let this take over. And be cleansed and healed by the fact that you're letting stuff go. Major. That's major for you. That's something that you need to develop, but not only that, it's there in order to help you develop. Does that make sense? It is a developing factor. It's not just you giving this and taking this on. It comes into your life and helps you take it on. Alright, now let's look at the last 3 cards. So I quite like flipping these 3 all together because I just feel like their energy is a knock-on effect. So we'll do that. Let's go. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Right, so 5th, 6th and 7th positions. The 5th one here, this is what you'd like to become. So the Chariot, so you have 2 major arcanas out of 3, by the way. Rock in this area. What you'd like to become is someone who's a bit more movement, has a bit more movement, but is someone who's a bit more grounded, but yet wants to go and is driven and knows where they want to be and is not afraid to go for it. You want a bit more determination, and I guess for some of you want a bit more motivation as well. The Chariot is governed by Cancer, so this is an absolute, look at this card in general, like this is a gorgeous card. These 2 cards together are just gorgeous. This is about someone who takes on a journey by themselves as well, and just goes and takes the reins and goes full steam ahead, and doesn't always wonder about the consequences. They're like, you know what, I'll troubleshoot that later on. I'll take care of that later on. And it's so, I think this is what you want to have, Libra, is your own self-motivation. To just go and take the reins of your own life and just go and not have the worries and outweigh the pros and cons all the time. This is so great to have. And as well, I think you guys are just ready for the next phase. You're like, I'm so ready for the next phase. And I'm ready to take off. Whatever way you want to do it, universe, world, I'm so ready now. You're not ready just yet though, because there's still a few little things we need to take care of. But nothing that can't be taken care of. This is the thing. You don't have seriously harsh energies. It's just your head, how you're thinking about things. So this is completely something you could take on. And this is something that you can really learn from as well. You know, not doing the pros and cons, seeing what the errors are, and then going for it. You just go. You just go. But I get that it's frustrating because you feel ready and it's not happening. But the major arcana comes in to say it will happen. Don't think you can't be this. Don't think you can't become this energy. Of course you can. You just, as I said, gonna need to sort out a few things. He's gonna come in, he's gonna say, look, hop on board, let's go. This is your ride, this is your journey, and I'm on it with you. And you direct me. A lot of you just want to kind of be in the driving seat of your own life, I think. And of your own destiny in many ways. Powerful, powerful. And you have another powerful card here, which is your current quest, which is the Empress, who's just gorgeous. I think I say this a lot for these cards, but this particular deck is the Rider-Waite deck. It's the Radiant one. And it's actually the smaller cards. And the images are so vivid and vibrant that I just think they tell a million stories sometimes. This particular card here is your current quest. So who's the Empress? The Empress is Taurus energy. So when I said to you about being a bit more grounded, she's going to pull you back down to earth. Why? Because she is the Mother Earth. She's everything that is born and being born on this earth. And she governs and rules all of this. Her opposite is the Emperor. So Taurus is ruled by Venus. And she is a feminine energy. And then the Emperor is Aries energy, that's Mars. It's supposed to be masculine energy. So when people say like females are from, women are from Mars, or women are from Venus, men are from Mars sort of thing, that's them. That's the two of them. They give each other what the other one doesn't have. So think of that powerful Aries energy and then flip it on its head and think about this really beautiful, soft, yet in her own way dynamic energy. She, as I said, is Mother Earth. She takes care of everything. She gives birth to many things as well. So she can give physical birth. True, that's true. She can do that. And not even, I don't mean just human-wise. I mean like trees, plants, animals, the earth itself, whatever is born on the planet Earth itself. But not only that, she gives birth to ideas. She's creative in that sense as well. She's like, has the ability to create ideas and notions within people. She's very innovative as well. She's quite forward thinking, even though in many ways she's quite traditional. No, she's quite forward thinking. She is a very strong, grounded female energy. And whenever things feel a bit too much, she pulls you back down with her and says, look, this is where we can go from here. She's someone that you just want to be under her wing. You know she'll take care of you. And you know that you'll be okay. This is your current quest. So a lot of you I feel just kind of want to... Oh, Libra. Maybe some of you would like to have children. Or some of you just want to create this life for yourself. And I said about taking the reins here. I think some of you just want to give birth to this new chapter. And it's tough going because you don't feel like it's happening. You're going to get there. You really are going to get there. You just got to give it time. You got to give it time, Libra. It's not your time yet. Not yet. But you are on the right path. You really are. I think it's important to say that to you. Now your 7th card is where it will lead you, which is the 3 of Swords. Right, so this isn't... I've got more swords again. This isn't a great card to say that this will all lead you to this moment. Right, so Swords energy. We have not a broken heart, we have an aching heart. There's a difference. Because technically these swords are holding the heart together. But also they're puncturing it. And it punctures it with memories and words of past events. And also, I think more importantly for you, it's your own thoughts are creating your own emotional instability. Which is why the Ace of Cups got to go in for you too. And it's saying, look, you got to start pulling these swords out. You got to start thinking differently here. And put yourself forward and be a bit more vulnerable. Is your heart damaged? Yeah, it is a bit. But nobody walks around with a heart that isn't. Everyone has scars for one reason or another. Now this is where it's going to lead you to. And you know what? I think this is another learning curve for you. It's like you need to learn to take out the swords and live with maybe some of the experiences that you've had. However, they're not that nice, but still do that. But you know what? I don't want to leave you just on this. I don't think this is... I'm going to bring out one more card for you. Just to show you. Show Libra where they can be if they do this. I think something's going on with the air signs. Gemini had a lot of swords going on too. A lot of swords. Right, show Libra how good it can be if they take care of this. Show them. One card, please. One card. Yes! Right. How good it can be if you take out your own swords and not fully... or just kind of accept the past experiences that you've had. You get a major arcana, you get the World card, which means that you get a world that feels good to you, that you are the center of, that no matter who's around saying what about you, you don't care because you're like, I'm living a life that is true to me and very real to me. And there's so much in this, Libra. Oh my God. You're going to feel freer than you ever have before. You're going to feel your best and most truest self than you've ever felt before. And that world that you're running after is there. It's coming for you. See, when I said you had to take care of these, no joke, no joke. You need to take care of these things. Ace of Cups came in and said, oh, look, you really do. So I'm going to help you heal. I'm going to help you get rid of all this stuff. And then what happens when you do all that, when you really go inwards, you take care of yourself, you get your own world. You get your world, a world that you create internally and externally. That's massive. This is everything you could possibly want. And you're happiest you could ever be. Is that to say there won't be people around you that may talk a bit? Sometimes that can be that for me. People around you saying things, but you won't even care. You won't even hear them. Because life will be exactly how you want it to be. I'm going to put that there for you. I think that's more important for you to know. That is your end card. That's your end game. So absolutely go for it. Oh, Libra, wow. This has been your bi-weekly reading for July 17th to July 30th, 2017. If you dig what I do, please like and leave a comment and share your experiences as well. You're going through some mental things, my darlings. Put it in the comment section. This is a family and we take care of each other here, okay? If you need guidance in your general life or love life, or maybe a bit of both, I'm your gal. My email address is below. You can contact me directly and I will email you back directly with my service list and my price list as well. Darlings, you have... do you know what? I'm going to say an imbalance 2 week because I feel like when you're in the imbalance zone, that's where you're going to learn the most. So stay in that zone, take care of yourselves, and know that there are so many great things coming your way. Just hold on. Just keep holding on, all right? My darlings, many blessings to you. Have a wonderful 2 weeks, and I will see you in the following 2 weeks. Take care. Bye-bye.